Hey guys, welcome back to a vlog. If you're wondering why am I starting the vlog laying down, it's because I needed to just lay down. Long story short, I decided to take off today. I was actually had my clothes planned and everything to go to work today. But what happened was yesterday I noticed like my right side from hold on, I'm trying to hold this book for so I'm close. My right side from like my what do you call this? From my shoulder or like my neck down all the way to my shoulder down to my arm was hurting, and it's still hurting actually. So I was like, but it wasn't too bad yesterday, but it was bothering me, but I was like, oh, whatever. But this morning it was still hurting me when I woke up, so I was like. So I was thinking about, like, honestly, initially I thought about let me go to work, and then if it still was hurting I was gonna leave like in between work. But then I was just like, why would I do that if I already know I'm in pain? And like honestly, then the day, if I'm feeling well and I don't feel well, then for me to travel, for those of you guys don't know, I travel already like an hour commute to go to my job every day. For me to travel an hour, to not feel well, to be at work, to try to be like in a good mood, and now I'm not in a good mood. Like for me, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna stress myself to do that just to be like, oh, I'm present at work. So I kind of was just like, you know what, we're just gonna stay in today because I can't. And like I said, it still hurts. Like I was doing stuff, but I didn't even know how I was doing stuff. Like, and when I say I've been doing stuff, it was like minor things, like, oh, let me just move some things in my room that I didn't, that had to be like moved. Um, that was because it was bothering me. Like my floor was a little messy, so I just picked up some things in my room. But everything made my arm hurt. Even like trying to type something on my laptop because I wanted to just do the last minute edit so I can give you guys the vlog. When you're watching this, it already posted today, Monday. It was hurt. It took me forever because and what's worse is my right hand is my dominant hand. I'm moving my left hand right now, but my right hand is my dominant hand. So of course I use it for everything, for writing, for that's the hand I will use for everything majority of the time. Even when I was eating today for lunch, I was trying to not use my right hand. I use my left hand more so because even like picking up my arm hurt so bad. And I'm like trying to remember last night when I woke up, not last night, the night before, which was Saturday night before I went to sleep, and I woke up Sunday morning. Like, what did I do with my arm that it's hurting? I don't remember. Did I sleep on it so badly? But I'm like, for me to sleep on it so badly and still hurting this bad, I don't know. And really, I should go to check it out. But I'm like, I'm just gonna push through. Now I just came to watch a little bit of TV, but I turned it off. Now, what I was like, you know what? Let me be productive because what I was watching anyway, like I didn't really care for. I was really just watching something. I was like, so now I'm just gonna sit here and probably do a couple of pages in my book. Now, again, I need both of my hands to hold the book. So, but I can't hold it because it's gonna hurt. So, I decided I have my book right here leaning on my like laptop stand, but I'm gonna continue one in the millennial because I have not continued reading that book. So I'm gonna test this thing. I saw somebody doing TikTok, and I think it's interesting to see. I feel like I am a slow reader though, so I may not. It depends on the book, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna test how much I can read in an hour, and I'm gonna put the timer on so you guys can see it. So it's currently, hold on, it's currently 3:59. Pretty much it's 4 o'clock. So let's say by 5 o'clock, let's see how much I can read. Ooh, I got accepted to a campaign. Sorry, that was random. I just saw you've been accepted to a campaign that I think no later than tomorrow. All right, we doing it right now because they're about to send me this. I'm excited about this. Yay, I got into a campaign. That's good news for today. Please confirm your address. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly do this. That's correct. Okay, confirm. That's awesome. I honestly didn't know if I was gonna get picked, but you should never say never. But yeah, I just saw the email like, congratulations, you were excited that you've been selected. So I'm like, now it's exactly 4 o'clock on the dot. So I'm actually gonna put the timer for an hour and see how much I can read in an hour. Hold on. 1 hour. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to extend my arm without extending my arm. Because I'm like late. Maybe I should sit up. Alright, hold on. 1 hour. Like I said, it's 4:01 now, so I started the timer. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'll talk to you guys when I'm done the hour. Oh, and by the way, currently I'm on page 28. So let's see how much I read in an hour. Bye for now. I'm here to update you guys. So really, I said I started on page 28, but then I started reading and I was like, I read this already. So I must have flipped the page backwards. I was really on page 31 around there. Anyway, I'm in the middle. What do you call this? The alarm just rang because I started number 401. And it's now 5:01. And so I read about, what, 20 something pages. I feel like it depends on the book. I can be a fast reader, slow reader. But I do feel like overall I am a slow reader. It takes me some time to get through the book because I like to really like read it. Because sometimes I feel like when you're a fast reader, it depends on how you read. But like I feel like if I read a book too fast, then I have to like reread to like catch up on what I missed. So I think I'm just naturally a slow reader, so I can take in what I'm reading. So I'm not surprised that I didn't read so much. But I noticed too, I tend to read a lot more if the book page, I guess, is shorter. I feel like this book is a lot in just one page, like as you guys can see with this book. Versus like the other books, I feel like the last two books that I've finished earlier this year, it was a lot more pages, but it was a fast read for me for some reason. Not super fast. I still read it slowly, but it didn't take me forever to read. But also, I feel like I blame myself because I haven't really been picking up this book since I started reading it. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I started. Maybe it's been 2 weeks. I gotta check when I last posted that other video. Actually, let me go check. When I posted that after work routine, that's when I had started that book. So let's see. The date that I posted the after work routine was content. I posted the after work routine 12 days ago. So it hasn't actually been a full 2 weeks. It's about to be 2 weeks in like 2 days. So yeah, but for it being 2 weeks, I should have been at least halfway through this book. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't been reading this book because I used to too, like I would take advantage of days that I had off, which I didn't really do that today. It wasn't really a day off, it was more so like a day I called out. But like I said, I didn't really feel like reading like that earlier, and then but it is what it is. Also, I was taking advantage of when I'm on the train, but like now it's just like I feel like even harder to try to read on the train. Sometimes I'm lucky and it's quiet, but it just depends if I'm tired, because of course I'm on the train like very early, and then it also depends on people who sit around me, because even like right now I had what do you call this, like I put like lo-fi music. I like to listen to that. You have to listen to something like neutral. You can't listen to like R&B or gospel. Like you can't listen to that and read. Like it's impossible. You can, that's good for you, but I can't. I have to listen to something, has to be like very calm and mellow playing for me to like focus. But also I feel like too, another factor is, like I said, when I'm on the train sometimes people are talking way too loud, and mind you I have my beats on and I can still, because I don't like to have my thing too loud anyway, so I can just be aware of my surroundings and hear things. If somebody's going crazy, you know, I gotta look for. So that's one. But two, also sometimes people are just wasting a lot. I remember one time I was actually reading this, and this is also why I haven't been reading on the train. One time I was actually reading this, and the person who decides to sit next to me, well, the two persons who decided to sit next to me, they were having a full-blown conversation into my entire ride, guys. And not like they were, I mean, you can't really whisper, but they were loud. So I just, at some point, I probably got to 3-4 pages and I just closed the book. Because I'm like, I can't read. I'm the type of person who cannot read. Like, I've seen people read and people are talking. I can't read like that. It has to be like quiet or like calm music for me to really get through it. And I think another factor that will make me read slower is if like I have other things in my mind. that like it'll stop me in my reading too. So that was like the two big factors that I feel like will make me read pretty slow. But anyway, I'm done for today. I got through. I was almost actually done chapter 2, and I probably should finish it, but I don't feel like it. So, but yeah. So this is later on in the night, and I was just watching the Wonka movie. I was gonna watch it in theaters, but I never did. So I'm watching it here. Now this is actually the next day, and after I went to work, I just got to work, and I went to the bathroom, and then one of my nails accidentally popped off. So I'm just fixing that one nail, but I have to say, this has now been since I fixed that nail. That was Wednesday, I believe, or was it Tuesday? No, sorry, it popped off on Tuesday. So it's been 2 days. No nails have fallen out. But since I initially did it, only one nail has fell out. So that was Sunday. So it's been about 5 days. So I will say, so far, I think I've cracked the code of as far as keeping my nails long. I mean, it's press on, so I don't expect them to do something glorious. But I feel like I've got cracked the code to like, all right, I'll probably have one that falls off like randomly, but it's not like in the past where I used to do press ons and like I have like 3 or 4 nails falling off like by the next morning. So that's what I will say. Now I'm using the primer and I use the dehydrator. I have a whole maintenance video on this, but I will link those down as below. I do like this. I heard a lot about this brand, so that's why I ended up buying that brand from Amazon specifically. But I kind of like to, if I'm going to redo the nail, this is something I started doing too because I feel like it'll help it last longer. I redo the whole thing as far as my routine. I just didn't bring out my nail drill because it was just one nail. So I just filed down my nails, you guys can see, and then I just did the same steps I did when I initially put all the nails, which was the primer, and then the dehydrated, the primer, and then the nail glue, and then just put glue on the nail. So yeah, but this is the set. I also got this from Temu recently. I like this set. It's really cute, sparkly, and it's my favorite color, of course. So now we're on to the part, I believe, just a quick Dollar Tree haul. I just got a few things because I heard Dollar Tree was gonna be shutting down, honestly, and then Amazon, I had to re-up on my period pads and stuff like that because I do use an organic brand and I don't see them in stores, so I have to buy them from Amazon. And then as you guys can see, I just got a few things like scissors, some pens, nothing crazy. And then I got a birthday card for somebody's birthday that's coming up next month, but I was like, might as well get it now. Now I'm gonna actually color. I haven't colored in a minute just because I feel like by the time I'm just so tired, and also my hands start to cramp after a while. But anyway, so also this case I got from Temu, and the coloring book I got from Temu. So I'm just going ahead and I'm coloring. I didn't even get through the whole thing. I'm gonna have to do this maybe during the weekend. I'll probably finish it, but my hands started cramping after a while. You don't realize until you start coloring for like a good minute and you're like, ow, my hands hurt. That's what was happening after a while. So I only finished like less than half of the drawing, and then I was like, all right, we're closing it now. And then I think was continuing to watch a movie. We're finishing Wonka because I didn't finish it because I had to go to work the next day, so I finished watching the rest of it, and then that was it. So enjoy my coloring, and then I'll come back for the next part. This is just random content, but if we're being realistic and I'm doing a days in my life, so I did want to do this last weekend, but I never got around to it, and that was just going through past underwears, and like throwing out the ones because I had some that ripped. So ever so often I will buy a whole bunch, and then like sometimes I forget to go through it. So I kind of just went through ones that like the color started to change, or like they had holes in it, or it wasn't my size. Because surprisingly, I thought I went through all of them and checked my sizing, but I still had some that weren't my size, just a few. So I threw all those out. And then I had a bunch of new ones that I haven't even worn yet that I just bought like also last weekend. So aside from other ones that I bought here and there, because when they have a sale, I take advantage of it. And I also get coupons all the time. So honestly, my whole stash at this point is all Victoria's Secret. I don't think I have any other brand. Oh no, I have Nautica. Other than that, like 95% of my stash is like all Victoria's Secret. But anyway, this is just me organizing it, and yeah, I didn't want to make it long, so I cut out a lot of it so you guys won't be bored. But this is just how it turned out when I was done with everything. It looked nice and neat. Now, can I be honest? It might not always stay nice and neat. I gave myself like a 10-minute to do it, and I finished it in like 12. And those are all the ones that I'm obviously throwing out. Now, anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So this, I did a lot this night. I don't always do this, but I'm trying to get better at not just trying to at least accomplish little tasks during the week, during the work week, if I'm being specific. If I have a day off, I feel like I'm more motivated to do much more. But during the work week, I'm always tired, so I can only do like, I'll give myself 1 or 2 tasks to do. Anyway, so one of the things is I wanted to really get back into reading my Bible, my physical Bible. Now in the mornings, majority of the time, I will read like on my phone, but I feel like it's just more personable when you have the Bible open. Maybe it's just me, because when I'm on the train too, it's like I'm reading it, but like it's like I'm not 100% processing it, if that makes sense. Like I'm processing it, but I'm not. But I like this Bible. Now I have 2 Bibles, but I shared this Bible that I got in January from Barnes and Nobles. It's actually like it has like a devotional within the Bible, but also you can write on the side like something that you learned or something that you want to take away from what you read. So I have a lot of goals for this year, and when they do come to pass, then maybe I will share them. But as of right now, I'm obviously keeping them to myself. But there's a lot of things that I feel like that I'm praying to God for, that I really want this year. So far this year, I feel like overall has been a really good year so far in terms of just my mindset and everything. So I just want to keep on with that momentum this year. So anyway, so that's what I was doing, and I don't want to bore you guys, but just like this is real life content. And I always tell you guys from the jump, I think I've said this since I've started my channel, like I'm not a perfect person, and there's some days I missed reading the Bible. But one thing I do not play about is prayer. That's something I do not like. I could be late for work, or I'm in a rush, but I have to pray before I exit my house. I do not leave without that. That's a big thing for me. Because I really, like, people take for granted you walking in and out your house every day. And we heard so many stories. But anyway, so lastly, now this is the next day. And I'm showing you guys the RonLIMO. I hope I'm saying that right. Leggings. Thanks to them for collabing with me. They sent me these leggings. And I'll leave the exact name of everything. But I'm showing you guys what they look like here. And I did talk to you guys a little bit more in depth, not voiceover, so you guys will hear about it. But they do come in another color, I believe black and something else. And then this is what they look like on me. This was the first time of me trying it. I like the stretch. They're very stretchy. They fit well. And I get to those details. And here I am just starting a laundry because your girl gotta wash her laundry. And it does take a lot of time when it's other people aside from yourself. So hey guys, so I feel like I haven't talked to you guys this whole vlog, but I think I'm gonna end it here because it was really long. I had started editing it and then I forgot I wanted to film the leggings that I have on. Now I will leave the link to the leggings in the description box, but the brand did collab with me and I was like, yes, I like to collab because I'm always looking for leggings. Reason being because I feel like some leggings I get extra large and it's not extra large. They don't stretch. So I feel like every make is different, and that's why I did ask them before I requested to collab, like, can I see the sizing? And the sizing ended up being, like, I wear 16 for reference, so when I looked at the sizing, that was fine, and I just put them on. Honestly, this is the first day I'm trying it on, so this is real, like, my honest opinion, and you guys will hear in the voiceover. But they go all the way, because what would have happened with the other extra larges that I've tried, they don't go all the way up my waist. They're falling. This doesn't fall down. I can't show you guys because I'm talking to you guys, but I'm just looking in my mirror. Also, I do like that it's pretty stretchy, so there's stretch to it. It's not like tight fitting, and then they're not loose either, so like they're just the right fit, which I like. And I would say that I like that the pockets are deep. I don't know, I'm gonna flip over. Sometimes I feel like certain leggings I have, my phone fits, but my phone is still like coming out the pocket. But this, my phone is like deep. The pockets are really deep. And there's still space like right here. I don't know if you guys can tell, like my phone's in here. I'm trying to like, it's hard to film like when I'm not in my background. But you see that? Like, I still have some space here. And then this is my phone. So I do like the deep pockets. And like I said, I like the stretchy. And then I like the pattern. But yeah, worth the trying out. And one more thing that I forgot to mention, I believe they also come in black, the color black, and I think it comes in, they have a shorter one. I forgot what this is exactly called, so I will leave it down in the description box because I don't remember. A lot of this vlog, or I did a lot of voiceover, so I want to come, in the beginning I talked to you guys too, but I want to just come back and touch base with you guys before I ended the vlog, because initially I was just going to record whatever was there. But I want to end it here. I don't have nothing else. As you guys see, I started my laundry early. I just want to go eat now and relaxed. And yeah, I'm going to, I think, redo my hair now. I'm getting over it. And do an updo or something with the Her Given hair for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. And then, yeah. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing with my hair next, for next week. Other than that, that's all I have. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. My face is so oily. Next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.